That's the way I feel about the rising gas prices and the overcharging of Americans for gasoline, something that we all need, something that's vital to our lives, especially that people have, ones that have to commute to work. We're being completely starved out by the oil companies. The 5 largest oil companies in the world are all located in the United States. Yet Americans pay more for gas than developing countries. The OPEC nations, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, Iraq, even in the OPEC countries, are charging exorbitant prices for gas. They refuse to release enough barrels to bring the price down. China, which is one of the largest absorbers of gas in the world, a country that we obviously have no power over. It seems that America is powerless in the face of a few sheiks that have the power to tell us what the price of oil is. Although we have a penchant for picking on smaller countries when we get ready to go and be nasty or whatever, and George Bush is well known for that, but when he goes to Saudi Arabia, he gets down on his knees and he begs that they release a few barrels of oil so that we might bring the gas prices down. Now in August, the gas prices are going to surge well up over $4 a gallon. Something that obviously shocked George Bush for 3 or 4 months ago when he was told the fact that this was going to happen. Bush actually was surprised by it. What can we do? Obviously there's something we can do. People are talking about alternative fuels like ethanol, which are really, we don't know how that's going to reduce prices of oil. Ethanol is even tough to transport. It's a devastating crisis. Small towns are being wiped out. Small people are being wiped out. The problem with the gas prices is not the rich fellow driving the limousine, not the people in Congress who are transported about on limos and transported about the world in exclusive jets. No, it's us, the little people. And I've come to the conclusion that the American government just doesn't give a damn about me and you, obviously. Congress sits there, brings these rich oil people in who are making exorbitant prices and does an investigation and then does nothing. Mark Twain recognized back in the 1800s that, and he said this early on, and how did he know this? He visited Washington once, that the only true criminal class in America was Congress. Our representatives are not protecting us. Again, I don't think they really care about us. Obviously, they don't. Think about it. Oil is something that comes out of the earth. It's not something you make like a screw or a car or whatever. It's something that comes out of the earth. It's something that should be held in trust for all of us. So why doesn't our government act to protect us? It's a monopoly. I thought we broke up monopolies back in the early 1900s and the 1800s. We haven't. We're at the whims of very, very rich people. And when I mean we, I mean the lower classes. Anybody from the middle class down now is the lower class. There's only 2 classes, the oil class, the pharmaceutical class, and other rich people and us as Americans. So who's at fault here? Is it the average American that might want to drive an SUV 10 miles to work? Or is it the people in Congress who just don't care and not doing anything about it? Folks, it's time for a revolution, and we can scream about it, we can yell about it, but I urge people to get on the phone to your congressman today, call the White House, barrage these people with a message. We're tired of it. It's time for a revolution. We're going to throw you out of office. The next election will mean nothing if we don't do this. For the president, it's just not going to mean anything. So what do? Let's stop screaming about it. And if we're going to scream at somebody, not one another, not the local gas station guy who has no power over this, but those fat, rich people up in Congress who are doing nothing about these people who are ripping us off.